Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Corey. Thanks for coming to hang out with me for another Clash of Clans video. Today, we're going to be focusing on air attacks, Lavaloon in specific, because this is an area where a lot of Clashers struggle to master because it's the most difficult attack strategy to master in the game, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many others. But it's such a devastatingly powerful attack when done correctly. And let's be honest, you can't really consider yourself a great Clasher until you know how to Lavaloon. So we're going to focus in on it hard today. 3 different attack strategies. We're going to go in depth and really help you improve your air game in Clash of Clans.
Nerf this!
If any of you guys are new to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. We're going to press play on this in just a minute. But if you're newer to the Lavaloon attack strategy, this is where you want to start, all right? Wrecker kill squad entry to Lavaloon, all right? And when you do that wrecker entry, when you funnel it out, when you plan and send in that wrecker and those heroes, your main objectives are going to be the enemy CC and the enemy queen. That being said, you're going to need to get some more value than that. Wizard towers are high value, air defenses are high value, sweepers are high value, you know, and infernos, oh my gosh, super high value. It's, you know, especially if they're set to multi-target, very high value defense for Lavaloon. The deal with infernos, towers, multi-target infernos is your hound cannot tank them really very well at all. It can only tank 1 of the 5 beams, leaving those other 4 beams free to roast away your balloons. Wizard towers, pretty dangerous for loons, but they can be entirely tanked by a well-placed hound, whereas inferno towers cannot. Also, inferno towers have huge range now, so very, very dangerous for your loons. I mean, they can be dealt with. You're going to see Muffin deal with one of them just fine. Look at this funnel he creates, sending in his wrecker and his heroes right in here. Already took out an inferno tower. They're going to get the enemy CC down. They're going to get the queen down. They're going to get, you know, air defense. Going to grab a sweeper. Man, maybe even 2 air defenses. Both sweepers. Oh my gosh, look at the value that Muffin is getting from this kill squad right here. Holy moly. Wow, you guys. All right, look at this. Hold on, we're going to pause this real quick. He set himself up beautifully for the rest of the attack by taking out the objectives, Queen, CC, and a ton of other value as well. He's only got 2 wizard towers left. He's only got 2 air defenses left. What does he have? He's got no sweepers, so he could technically start from any side that he wanted. But look at the pathing to this Inferno. You can direct target it with loons, so that's where he's going to start. Want to get that down early if you can direct target it. If you're going to end on it, try to save a heal for that section. But look at this. Direct targets that section with the hounded loons. Make sure to haste those loons right into it. Beautiful, beautiful Muffin. Now check this out. Why else is this base great for Lavaloon on the back end? First of all, we had a king back here on the back side of the base. So if you were to try and do hogs on the back here, he'd be chasing your hogs around the whole time. Also, look at these air defenses. They're not on the edges. They're set in. They're set in from the wizard towers. Look at this hound sitting on top of this air defense right here. You're able to pat the hound across, pulling any red bombs for those loons, and right now that hound is able to tank that archer tower, this wizard tower, this expo. So much tanking done. So the placement of those air defenses on the inside of the base makes it so easy to get a Lavaloon in on the backside, pathing this other hound right across into another inset air defense, tanking all those expos, pulling up red bombs, black bombs, everything, and really doing a great job of tanking for those loons until they're right on top of those expos. Guys, he crushes this base super duper hard. He got massive value from that kill squad, including the 2 musts, enemy CC and enemy queen. All right, for beginner, the enemy queen is a must. If you're a little more advanced, you can kill her later on with a skelly spell, or sometimes even get lucky with like a loon drop or raged up lava pups. So if you miss her, it's not the end. You know, a lot of times you can still save the raid, but man, Muffin crushes this base. So much value on the kill squad. Excellent Lavaloon pathing. I mean, the placement of those air defenses and wizard towers ensured that those hounds got some excellent tanking value for the loons behind, and as a result, guys, he's got, I don't even know how many are in those piles, but there's a lot of loons left. I'm just gonna guess 15. I mean, he had a ton of loons left. Crushes this base. beautiful example of a record Lavaloon attack, and if you're newer to Lavaloon, that's where you should start. Now we're going to get into a queen charge Lavaloon attack, and one of the things you're going to notice on these guys, the objectives stay the same, all right? The attacks change, the strategies change a little bit, but the objectives stay the same. You still got to get your musts. If you're newer to these strategies, which is going to be your enemy queen, and your absolute must, which is going to be the enemy CC, you know, and there's exceptions to these things, but most of you guys don't have to worry about that. If it's a hound loon, that's not going to hurt your loons at all. You don't have to get those killed with a queen charge or a record Lavaloon entry. So that's going to open up our third attack strategy that we're going to talk about a little bit later. This one, guys, he's instead of using that siege machine to get into the base, he's going to jump right into the base, opening up access right in here. He's going to have access to right here, which is going to carve out your pathing, which you want to get. He's going to be able to kill that enemy CC, which honestly he might have already done. Not quite yet. He's going to have access to this enemy queen, so he's going to get the musts. He's going to get some other value. Oh, yeah, thank you. Notification right in the middle of the video. I don't know. Oh, good. I'm not real good at working my iPad, so I was worried I wasn't going to be able to get rid of it. Look at this. Enemy CC is going to go down. Queen's going to get in here, grab some more value, including the enemy queen. And on this one, it's a little different. He's got the stone slammer that he can use for the backside, which is very powerful if you use it correctly. Let's go ahead and pause right here. Hold on. All right, he's carved out some pathing, so technically you could start Lavaloon from either side. Why does he choose to start from the right side instead of the left side? Because, you know, once you carve out the path, you could start from either end. The only place you don't want to start from is in the middle. Your loons are going to split up. They're going to end up dying, losing their momentum. So you're going to start from one side of the L or the C shape. Why does he pick this side? All right, you know, technically he could pick this side too. And honestly, if he didn't have a stone slammer for the backside, might have picked this side to start on because that's where the air defense are a little bit closer. It might have gone heavier with heals on this backside of the base. But since he's got the stone slammer, he's going to start it in an area that is well away, well back from this air defense, because he knows that since that air defense isn't going to be able to target it, it's going to go untouched for a while. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's going to be taking some air defense shot by then, but look at this pathing. It's going to take it right into the multi-target inferno, and it should get to at least here, if not here, before it pops and lets out those max loons. So that's why you start from that right hand side. Also, another factor is you've got a full health queen right here. She's obviously going to be sticking to this side right here, being able to grab a few more of this defenses. So starting your Lavaloon on the opposite side makes good sense. Now, if you'd been low on rages or should have been in really high heat, maybe you'd start Lavaloon over here to save her. But all that stuff goes into factoring which way you're going to start your Lavaloon. You could start from this end. You could start from this end. You would never start it from the middle because things are going to spread out and die. So look at that. Queen's going to end up breaking through the wall because her jump spell is going to wear off. But look, just like we talked about, look at that stone slammer, how far it makes it in there. Hits that almost down and then has a haste ready to get that multi-target inferno down nice and early on in the raid. Now got hounds and loons coming in right up here, covering up that air defense and coming in with the loons behind to grab that value. Zooming across here. Unfortunately, the wizard tower is stuck on those loons, but you know what? That's all right. They can take some shots. Look at this, raging up. Those loons ended up going over here, taking out the sweepers and shooting right through the core. Those max loons, man, crushes this base super hard. So if you have a stone slammer left for the Lalo, that's a very powerful thing. Remember, try and use it in an area. Start with it in an area where there's not a lot of air defenses or they're a little bit out of range. That way you're going to get more value out of that stone slammer. And then by the time it pops, then you got those max loons, full health, right in the middle of the base. Man, crushes this base, swags his queen ability. Very nice hit and a great example of queen charge Lalo by Oznid. Now, for our next example, it's going to be Muffin once again, all right? We talked about in the last one how you don't have to kill a hound loon if that's in the CC or if it's a double ice golem. Those are troops that cannot touch your loons, not even going to pop out of the CC, you know, with just air troops. So you don't have to deal with those if you don't want to. And our next example is going to be an excellent way to do that, to beat a base, kill the queen, Lavaloon the entire thing without ever having to deal with the enemy CC. And guys, that's going to be the Electron, all right? Sometimes it's done with a blimp, sometimes it's done with a stone slammer. It just depends where you want it to land, but you want it to land close to the enemy queen. And if you can get that E-Dragon in an area where it either pops right on top of an air defense so it can take it down with those clone loons, or in an area where there's not many air defenses that can reach, like this area right here, that's why he's going to be using this Stone Slammer just to come in, boom, 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 right on top of this queen. Not a lot of air defense coverage, and check this out, he's going to be able to get that queen kill done, get some more value in there, some more stuff destroyed, while not even having to pull that hound in the CC. I'm guessing that's what's in there. Technically, it could be all Valks, could be double Ice Golem, some other stuff that doesn't target air, but usually, the leagues we play in, it's going to end up being a hound if it can't be drawn by air troops. There we go. A couple loons in on the side trying to take down that mortar right there, trying to keep that Stone Slammer focused inside the base a little better. There goes the rage. There it goes. He's only going to use one clone spell on this one. You could use two. It's totally up to the attacker. If you only use one clone spell, you're not going to get as many loons in there to help out, but you are going to have more spells left over for the Lavaloon, and in this attack, that's going to manifest as a heal spell. Now, if you're going to take advantage of Hound CC in that way, you want to be careful to send your heroes in a spot where they're not going to pull it and have to deal with it anyways, at least not the queen. So look at that hero. So queen over here got some more value. King is taking out some trash out here. Might pop his ability and get another cannon, which doesn't hurt your air troops, but it does help your pathing if the loons never have to go to it. Makes that path that much smaller. Look at that freeze spell, guys. Once in a while, you're going to use a freeze spell. Hold on. Pause. All right, we talked about a heal spell. A lot of times heal spell is great for a section where there's a lot of wizard towers or multi-target infernos, all right? They don't do that much damage, but they do it to a lot. Heal spells are great for that section. Rage spells can be great for a high HP group of defenses like Expo, Wizard Tower, Expo. Those have high hit points. They take longer to loons to get through, and that rage will make your loons a little bit faster, but it'll make them do a lot more damage. So rage spell will be nice for an area like that with a bunch of, pack defenses. All right, now haste spells speed your loons up more than a rage spell will, so they can be really helpful for keeping those slow loons moving quickly throughout the base. And that freeze spell also comes in handy in an area like this where you're gonna get big value. Right here, he froze the sweeper and the multi-target inferno. That is an excellent area to bring a freeze spell because he got a ton of value for that one spell by freezing both the multi-target inferno and the sweeper, both of which, especially when they're combined, can be very deadly for your loons. So very nice job identifying that he'd get some great value from bringing a freeze on this one. So that was a quick overview on the spells that you're going to generally use on these Lavaloon attacks. Guys, he crushes this base. He's still got an E-Drag up. He's still got a Hound left up unpopped. Got a ton of loons still up. The Hound eventually did end up getting drawn. What can happen if you do that? You want to keep it away from your minions. So if you bring an archer or two to lure that Hound and loon out to a corner of the base where the minions are not really going to encounter it. And look at this Hound and loon are going to survive the raid. Oh my gosh, the E-Dragon's locked on, but it doesn't matter. This base is already wrecked. So there you guys go. 3 different ways to take advantage of a base with Lavaloon. Guys, there's not a lot of bases in Clash of Clans, if any, that can't be taken down by Lavaloon attacks. Sometimes it's not the best strategy for it, but I guarantee you it has enough variety that it can 3-star any base eventually. I mean, it's just that strong, and especially when you develop the proper skills to use it. Oh my gosh. And not to mention, this is the attack of the masters, you guys. Yeah, I mean, you're not an elite clasher until you can Lavaloon. You're just not, because this is the stuff of masters. When you master this Lavaloon attack, and it's such a fulfilling attack, such a beautiful attack when you pull it off correctly. There's a lot of things to it, but I hope that this quick guide to help you improve your air attack strategies will be helpful for you. If you have not yet, make sure you smash that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Might already said that earlier, whatever. Also, check out the details below all my videos. And there I have links to all my social media, including my Discord server, which is the best place to get a hold of me. More importantly, also have links to WHF Family Recruiting Discord server. Guys, we're recruiting max 12s, 11s, and 10s, especially 11s and 10s. So that's you. Come try out for the WHF Family. It's an amazing place to play Clash of Clans. With that, guys, I'll see you in the next video.